So yeah, we're gonna have to. Oh well, we're coming to the end of the journey here, so we are getting to the end of this game. Again, the first one at least. So before I get to the second one, which is gonna take a little bit longer than the first, actually it'll take a few hours longer than this game. It's not a short game. But before that, I'll not only finish off Deltarune, but I'll also probably do one other Let's Play in between, a quick one, you know, because I'd like to get back to playing DDS, you know, because I can't wait to get onto 2. I may prefer this game over the second one, but I still really like 2. I prefer the story in 2, and plus it's such a like change of atmosphere and change of everything. You know, like the story and a bunch of new characters, and it's just sort of like, whoa, is this even the same game? You know, it's it's one of those sequels where it's like, wow, am I even playing the same game? You know, like for example, what's a good example? Oh, Metal Gear Solid 1 to Metal Gear Solid 2. It's just completely different. What else? There's more that I can't think of. Oh, what? We're just gonna fight Needhoggers in the wild now? Okay. Right, well, you're nowhere near as strong as you were in the dungeon, so... just keep attacking. Are you dying? That's such good damage. Surf does so much. I love it. Because of his absurdly high magic stat. So, yeah. You still have a lot of health, which I'm not a huge fan of. Everything drains ice. Everything drains ice. Don't hit anyone, please. Oh my god. You know, I think I'm just gonna run with this. I'm not dealing with this. If it's gonna be as ridiculous as this, I'm going. See ya. So, yeah. But yeah, DDS2 is very... I mean, it plays exactly the same. But it's very tonally... well, not tonally different, but just, like, the setting and the characters and stuff, it's super different. Which isn't a bad thing. It's very good. I quite like it. It's just... whoa, you know? You think back to this game, you think back to DDS1, you think, what the hell? Is this even the same series? So yeah, I'm quite excited to get onto it, but, you know, of course, as I just said, we're going to do some other stuff before then, finish off Deltarune, which should only take like 1 more recording session, 2 at the most. So I've heard the game's only like 3 hours long, so... well, it is a demo, so... well, I suppose like a first chapter, a prologue, if you will. So yeah, you are close to getting Soul. So I'm gonna save here, and I might just spin around outside the terminal here and get heated back onto, I think, Demon God or something like that, which is a oxymoron to me at least. So yeah, I'll just do one of these real quick. Oh, one thing that will be prevalent in DDS2 is the difficulty, because this game, aside from some of the bosses, especially late game, it's pretty easy. Oh, well, I guess we're dealing with Hanuman now. Grimmikala we've seen before. I don't think we've seen Hanuman before, so... Claw. Oh, yep. Okay, yikes, that's doing nothing now. But, yeah, I'm just trying to get very scared when I see Grimmikala. Just one of those demons. You know, it's just like, oh god. I don't know if what I'm attacking with is actually going to be, you know, it's going to be reflected or something. Ah, I forgot it has mood alone. Don't, please. Revive lead. Okay. One thing I will absolutely do when I get out of this dungeon, or when I get the chance, which I do have the chance now, but I'm not really going to bother doing it, because I know there'll be more chances later coming up, is I'm going to go buy some more items, because I need to. A bunch of stuff just happened in that battle there. Argilla and Surf both got level ups, and Heat maxed out his Mantra. Hell yeah. So let's set him up with Mutual Karma. Hell yeah. What don't you don't need Argilao, I'll be honest. We're never going to use that again. You know? Because it's just so pathetic on Heat. And I guess it's like useful for one extra press turn, but you know, we don't need that so bad, because if we want to do fire damage, we have Surf. So, yeah. But thank God he's got Mutual Karma. It's just going to be, because Heat's going to start dropping off at this point. Unfortunately, that's just the way that his character is, because physical attacks are just not going to be as useful at this point. Because a lot of bosses are either just, a lot of enemies as well, they're either just like immune, or they have counters, and it's just not helpful for Heat. Which really sucks, because I really want to use Heat. You know, I want to keep enjoying my time with him. Demon God Mantra, let's just get that back on. Yeah, it's just like, oh, I want to use Heat. But I just need to give him a strong single target spell. Physical spell. And, you know, just start using him in bosses, you know. Well, the bosses have to allow him to be used, is the thing. Because he's just physical damage or nothing. And he can heal, but we already have support characters for that. So we, I believe, are not where I thought we were. Never mind. That's just a dead end. It doesn't lead anywhere. This way. Oh, it's Ganesha. Not Ganesha. Ganesha. Thank you. I don't know if we fought you yet, but let's hit you with a death blow. Oh yeah. And that just doesn't even do great damage, I'll be honest, so. I mean, nothing can be hit by. Oh, it has Ragnarok. Well, that's not great for us. We should. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm just going to leave behind for this battle. Argidyne. God, it resists that. We're gonna have to get out of here because this is not good for us. Yikes, man. Because there's just nothing that our characters can really do about that. Best part is we don't even need to have Heat in the party because he's just gonna gain experience. You know, whether or not he's in the party. So let's go Surf, Gale, Argilla. Because Heat at the moment is just gonna have to sit out for a bit. Alright, well, let's continue climbing up. Music isn't going to start progressing yet. We have to wait a bit for that. Yellow wall. Do we have a yellow key? Yeah, we have a yellow key. That's the one that we have. Also, yeah, throughout this dungeon, there's a bunch of optional bosses that you can take on that are difficult. Much more difficult than anything we've seen so far, so we just have to be careful here. Also, if an enemy goes first in this dungeon, it's just, they weaken us so much. You know, 3 Rakshasas just used Demon Rage and killed Surf and Argilla, and Gale had to run away. So, who has the highest agility? Surf. Or Gale, it doesn't really matter. Yikes, man. You get no agility on these characters, and I'm not going to bother opening that wall because I know it's just a bunch of optional stuff that I don't really need to go do, because I just... Heat got a level up in that fight. note to self: start running away from Ganeshas, because oh my god, what are they weak to? If anything, it'll be like Expel or something, which is just useless because I can't kill. It just resists so many things. Oh, it's Titania! We gotta be careful though, because Titania's not something to mess around with. I love Titania a lot. See what I mean? I love Titania a lot, but she's scary to deal with. She is immune to magic. She has bargain. We're just gonna have to, like... Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do just bat. Whack her. Diorama. God knows we need it. I'm guessing she's immune to all magic, so... That's... tricky. I guess you two will have the highest physical attack. Because I haven't leveled up Surf's strength at all, because he just doesn't need it. Anyway, let's continue on. How close is everyone to maxing out their mentor, actually? I can't wait for you two to finish. Yeah, not so bad. Okay, Death Spirit. What was Death Spirit? That's right. I would like to get Madirahan by the end of this dungeon. What is Madirahan, you say? Well, Diarahan, what it does is it's single target, and it fully heals the target. All their HP. Which is awesome. Madirahan fully heals everyone. So say you've just had a terrible turn where the enemy's just decimated you, but you're all still alive, barely. One Madirahan, all back to full health. Easy. I love it. It's what I love about Madeira. It's so useful. And I'm gonna make sure that I get it for the final boss, because I didn't on my first playthrough. Mind you, the final boss isn't too bad. I reckon there's harder bosses in this game. But it's just like, it's helpful, you know, because it can start to get tense. Also, has the music progressed at all? No, I don't think so. Oh yeah, okay, it's this section of the dungeon where things start to get a little trickier. Thank God I haven't gotten rid of Quick Escape on Gale though, seriously. Gale got a level up in that fight. And yeah, I had to switch heat in because it was 3 Titanias, which is just like, he chews through them with, Death Blow, so that's what he's good for at the moment. And this is unfortunate, dead end. I have a feeling I know what that'll be used for though. So yeah, we may see it very soon. We will. Sarah's after image can be seen, so pay attention here while I take a swig. Alright, so the way that this works is... Alright, so there's multiple pathways. We need to avoid those as much as possible because some of them are pitfalls, while some of them send us through the wall into the other side, so that'll be a pitfall. This, where does this go? Sends us to the right, but it does have us progress a bit, so let's just go left. It does, awesome. And this will go left. Unfortunately, we are going to get the item, but we're going to have to get kicked back down, I presume. Soma drop. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, let's take us down. So we land in the pitfall anyway. Told you we'd be back here. At least we got a Soma drop. Kind of getting sick of fighting, or running away from Ganeshas because they keep popping up, because Ganesh is just unbelievably annoying to deal with in this game. Wow. Okay, we're gonna have to see what's over here. Oh, there's a 5th pathway. Oh, it's Catopoplas. Please don't be painful, because I know you are not a fun boss to deal with. as much as I love guitar pass. Oh, well, he's almost dead, so that's not too bad then. Thank you. Down you go. Also, I should probably switch Gale out of the party, considering he's the highest leveled. He's still going to get experience, but, you know, it doesn't hurt to get CLO in. You know, Heat's going to get his... you know what, Heat, come on. There. Alright, this will take us left. Good, you know, even if it looks like it's useless and it doesn't go anywhere, it'll probably be a pitfall. It won't be a pitfall. Now the easy part about the rest of this is we just keep moving forward. You know, because it's just like, well, you can't really mess this up. Because if you go back, well, why would you go back? So yeah, easy. But yeah, a lot of people seem to hate this puzzle. I don't. I like it. It's not too bad. It is kind of trial and error, but it's kind of common sense as well, you know. It's like don't move back, and you know you got to pay attention to which way each thing goes. So it's not too bad. Dude, there's a Ganesha in every fight, every single fight. It's so annoying because I want to fight and get some experience, but I can't when Ganesha's in the way, you know. It sucks. Thankfully though, there is a Karma terminal. So, anyone... You are so close, sir. I cannot wait until you get my Bufridine. It's seriously good. So, save. Almost 15 hours in. Not too bad. Most playthroughs of this game, my first playthrough was under 20 hours, so yeah, it's not a super long game. DDS2 took me like 26 hours, I believe, so yeah. Although, like, those extra 8 hours were probably in the final dungeon. I mean, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it feels like it. Has this song progressed? No, okay. Trust me, we'll notice when it progresses. You know, I love this song and I love the progression of it. Oh, here we go. Now it's progressed. Now we have, we have Sati and Parvati. Is Parvati the one that I hate dealing with in this game? Is it? Is she? I'm not sure. Anyway, the extra electric guitar track has been added in, which is really good. Oh, what could Sati be weak to? It looks like she's covered in fire, maybe ice. See, that's obvious what she's weak to, and I like that, you know? It's because of the demon design itself, we can figure out what she's weak to. You know, I'm not a fan when I'm dealing with like Ganesha and there's no telling what he's weak to at all. So, I'm gonna play it safe. I'm just gonna go for Akidon. Alright, that's pretty good. Zidane. I'm scared to use physical on anything in this dungeon.